stick to your guns. Dana Holland. Dana Holland, stick to your guns. Over to you, Dana.
Good morning, Toastmasters, and welcome guests. My name is Dana Holland, and I'm here today to basically help you to gain some insight into who I am and why I'm here. I have determined that I am a woman of many roles, and each of these roles has determined who I am as a person. I grew up in Hardyville, which is a suburb of North Lethbridge, and it is in this location that I learned a lot about taking action, the importance of perseverance, and following my dreams. Lesson 1, taking action and being a true friend. In 2007, a bunch of friends and I were listening to music on the radio, and a contest came on to win Faith Hill and Tim McGraw tickets. My friend and I joked that we should enter the contest. The next morning, I checked my email and realized that Whitney had taken our discussion to heart and had written the first verse to a song. I then took the next little bit. Within a 20-minute period, I came up with a second verse and a chorus. I took a break, promptly went down to the radio station. They set me up in a booth, and with very little practice and a lot of nerve, I belted out, 6, 4, 2, here I come before you, pleading to win, Faith in Tim for 2, and I'm so glad I'm here today, 'cause tomorrow my friends are gonna mock me all day. For the citizens of Lethbridge. Well, Lethbridge voted and I won. I promptly called Whitney, and at this point, I was super excited. She stopped me and she said, "You do not have to feel obligated to take me." And this is something I had never thought about. See, at this point, I would never have entered the contest had Whitney not originally sent me the email. And what would it say about my character as a friend and loyal person to her if I had not taken her with me so she could benefit from all of our hard work? Needless to say, Whitney and I went to Edmonton, had a great time at the concert, and it went down in our history books. Lesson 2, the role of perseverance. At age 13, I was challenged to go on 100 dates before I got married. Well, challenge accepted and exceeded, while maintaining my virtue, my integrity, and my standards. I started going to a singles ward just after I graduated. And for those of you who don't really know what that is, it's a place where you build friendships, you increase your faith, and hopefully you find a spouse. Within a few years, most women get their MRS or their Mrs. degree and move on. That was not the case for me. As an independent woman who carried a gun literally on my hip, I intimidated guys. And that was not something that I anticipated would fully happen. I like to talk, my way of flirting was talking about real life issues. And I didn't really understand the concept where you can touch a man's arm and giddily laugh in such a way to make them feel good, because that just wasn't me. So let's skip ahead to age 29. I went to a church activity and I immediately saw Carl. At that time, I tried to find a way to enter his conversation, and I did. He soon left, and my friend challenged me to go outside and invite him to a games night. I ran outside and in hitchhiking fashion, stuck my thumb out and waited for him to pull over. He pulled over, I extended the invite, and we got to hang out. This action resulted in our first date, where he took me to a Hurricanes game. And while our get to know you session was televised up on the kiss cam, kissing for me was not in the cards. So we were openly booed by the whole crowd. Fast forward 6 years. Carl and I are happily married and have 3 energetic and beautiful children. I am so grateful for my family and for my kids and for all that they do and challenge me to be. Kind of a cool twist to our story is the hockey game was not actually our first date. It was our second first date. See, Carl had first gained my attention in 2005 when he called me at work and invited me out. Obviously, things didn't work out at that point, but my journal entry of maybe someday foreshadowed our current relationship. This brings me to lesson 3, hold tight to your dreams. In 2012, I was a school resource officer. This was me literally obtaining my childhood dream. I'd recently spoken at a girls' program, and I loved it. However, I felt that there was something missing. Enter stage right, Alex Ann Molnar. So Alex Ann and I were very good friends, and we had many conversations on a daily basis. I asked her what she thought if I started a youth program. She stopped and said, "What would you do different?" I remember thinking and really focusing on this and said, I would focus on youth reaching their potential and highlight everything awesome about them. This dream was put on hold for a while, but in July of 2020, I founded Bold and Brave. This program empowers youth to embrace and overcome challenges. This decision to follow this dream has led me here today. As an entrepreneur, a leader, and an owner, it is crucial that I am confident and communicate well. I wish to be a proficient speaker who engages audiences while building my leadership skills. As I stated in the beginning, I'm a woman of many roles. I believe that if we learn the art of taking action, the value of perseverance, and the importance of going after our dreams, anything is possible if we've got enough nerve. Thank you.